Good morning, everyone. We haven't been out doing a whole lot. We've been sick, but I think Joe's already touched on that. But what we're going to do, we got us a couple dogs, Arthur Ralph and Agnes Louise. So we're going to make a temporary place for them to be in right now. So I've already got it marked off. So we're going to go from the corner of the trailer here. Okay. And we're going to go down to that tree right there. Okay. That's about 48 feet there. Okay. So then we're going to go off the porch up here. And it's not a straight porch, but hey, it'll work. And we're going to go off the porch right here, kind of in the dry there a little bit. We're going to go straight down here. There we go. And we're going to put our fence in right here. I've already started digging the holes. We're going to make it like 46 inches wide and make the gate for it because in case I need to take the riding lawnmower up through here, I can get through that gate okay. So I got my 4x4 here. I think I can actually just cut that in too and put it in the ground there. So let me go get the saw and we'll get to cutting and see if we can at least get these posts in the ground today. Alrighty, let's go down to the building. Alright, on the way down to the building, give you a little update on the garden. The corn is doing amazing. It's probably about 12, 14 foot high. Doing real good. But then we started getting the corn laid over. And I was told, which I kind of figured, that coons will kind of climb them and lay them over and eat the corn. Well, here's the thing. And deers, I don't see no evidence, no tracks whatsoever of any deers. And no evidence or no tracks of any raccoons, and the corn has not been eaten. I don't know if you can see the corn there or not, but they're not eating the corn. I don't know what it is laying it over. So if you guys has got any idea on that, let me know. There we go. I've done everything. I've put the Irish Spring soap around it. I have planted the marigolds around it. I have bought spray to spray around it, and boy, does that stuff ever stink. But if anybody's got any ideas on what could be doing this, I sure would appreciate it. I set up a trap, thinking that it might be a coon or something, but nothing's in it. It's been sitting there for a couple days now. But this right here has been laid over. My daughter got in there and picked it out. And we took it up to the chickens to eat. They like that. So if anybody knows anything about it, let me know. Again, there's no tracks, no evidence of anything. And corn's all there. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go and get the saw and get back to our job. Here's some of the tools we're going to have to be using. Okay. We got our shovel there. I've already used the post hole diggers. This right here, that long bar there, I've always called it a spud bar. It's an amazing tool. It helps you pry and everything else. This end down here has got like a little flat bar on it. And you can actually, like if you run into some like shell rock, flaky rock or something like that, you can actually kind of break it up with that. And then this end up here, we can actually tamp with that in. So it's an amazing tool. Any homestead or any place that's wanting to become a homestead, anybody should have a spud bar. It will do gravel like this over here too. We got that, like it's hard for the shovel to dig into it. Yeah. But the spud bar will break that up, and then I can just shovel some gravel in there. Going to kind of neaten that up anyway. And then of course we got to have a level for our post. Want them nice and straight. We got our tape measure there, and we got a battery operated Craftsman saw there with an extra battery. And we didn't go buy an extra battery. What we did was we bought another Craftsman's tool that had the battery on it. I think that small one there comes with the drill. So that way whenever one runs out, the other one's charging, and you know, just swipe them out. Best thing my husband ever bought me, or bought us, should I say. So, and then we got our one pressure treated 4x4, and again this is just going to be something temporary. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright everybody, where we have got, I've got the holes dug and the post put in there, and what I did was I measured out that one there is probably close to 1.8 feet deep. That one there is about 1 foot deep. I ran into rock, and we've only got like a little over 3 foot of post there up, 4 foot on that side. So what I did was I just measured down on the hole there, and I cut this one here a little shorter, actually at 58 inches, because we're going up a hill here, and I wanted to kind of get it as even as possible here. So I cut that one at 58 inches, and you're not going to believe it. So I kind of put the bar up there just so I can get an idea of it. And if I straighten it up just a little bit, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's close enough to be in the bubble. So it's close enough for a fencing. So now what we're going to do is kind of put some gravel around them, level them up from side to side, and they'll be done. And that's all I'm going to do today. It's getting a little bit too warm out here. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, you guys saw a while ago how I'm doing with the shovel, how it don't do real good. So I was telling you about the spade here on this bar. I'm doing this with one arm here. Video. So there's that spade. So, and what you do is you just let the pressure go down on it. And it breaks that up real good, and then you can shovel it out good. Yeah. Alrighty. So, just to give you an idea about it, so let's grab some of that and throw in that hole. And then what we'll do is we'll take the other end and we'll tamp it real good. Okay. Alright, let's put a level on there and see what we need to do. Get an idea of it anyway. So you need to do both sides. We need to turn it around just a little bit there. Okay, see what we got here. Well, I'll be dog. Let's see here. There we go. We're in the bubble. Ha! What about that? Okay, and then we're going to go to this side. I'll be dog. We're in the bubble. It's a good day. All right, so what I'm going to do is just throw a little bit more in there. I will check it again for the levelness of it. So that way your gate will swing right and everything, and pack it real good, and we'll go to the next one. Just go ahead and do that. Put a little bit more in there. There we go. Around here on this side. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. I think that's good. Let's do some packing and we'll level up again. Okay, now to do the packing, we're going to use this side again. This is just a spud bar. So let's see here what we can do. You gotta make sure you check your level of it again after you get through doing this. Okay, let's throw a little bit of gravel in here. A bit of dirt in here. Let's see what we got. Looks like we pushed it forward a little bit too much. It looks like it went that way a little bit too much. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I want my glasses. Oh. Well, now let's take the minute off and let me fix my glasses. Too good, huh? Too good. Morning, everybody. It's not too late. It's probably around 9:30, but the sun's up and going on. So what I'm doing today, we're supposed to get rain for the next 4 or 5 days. If we're in Kentucky, of course. So what I'm doing today is I've been working up there on a place for the dogs, for temporary place for the dogs. So so I'm kind of I try and do stuff, you know, try not to buy a whole lot. Not that we can't, I just like to be resourceful, I guess. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take these posts up. I have got about 3 or 4 of these trees from Lowe's. They're fruit trees and they're dead. So I called them and they said as long as they had the statement on them and the year warranty here on them, that they'll take them back in. If I have the receipt, which I think I do, they'll refund me. But if not, we're always at Lowe's anyway. So what I'm going to do is take these trees up, take them to Lowe's, get me some more of these, and use these that I got. So, and to do that, I'm going to have to take this string down, roll it up real good, throw it away, so that way it don't get in the lawnmower. So let's go ahead and do this. Then I'll come back later on with the tractor there and kind of smooth this all out. Lowe's said that they wanted, that they had to have the trees in there, so I understand that, you know. Anybody could just go in and say they had trees, so we'll do that. Alright, I'm just going to roll this string up. Might be able to do something with it later on. Don't know, but just in case, I might have to grab something to pull these out with. Or I could just move them backward and forth, maybe. Down a little lower with it. There we go, it's coming. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pull those out. And then if I can't pull the trees out, I got a strap, but they're dead, so they might just come right out. They did. So what I'm going to do is just knock the dirt off, because I do have to put them in my car. And then I've always got something down in the car, so where I take coons off all the time. Alrighty, so we got that. So let's go ahead and get the rest of it done. Alright, we're down here at the other tree. And my daughter, she's got such empathy and everything for every living thing. She wanted to pick out trees that, you know, didn't have anything going on. She goes, Mom, they need a chance. So, Mom being a mom, it's alright. And sometimes they just go into shock, you know, and they'll come out of it sometimes, you know, when they plant them. So, what we're going to do here is just going to take this down and walk in here. What I can do is snap off the limb towards the end here. Yeah, it's pretty dead. Yeah, I think it's pretty dead. If it was, it would have some kind of life going on in it, which I'm not a tree person either. So anyway, I don't know if that one will pull right out of the ground or not. Yeah, it probably will. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this stuff here done first. I'm able to break some of this string. I do got some scissors, knife up there, so there we go. And we put these up just to kind of keep the deers out, but the deers don't want anything that's dead. So anyway, let's get this string up, get these posts out, and we'll pull the tree. Alright everybody, we're down to the last tree. I think this makes 4 or 5. That didn't work. Actually, here's where our buddy is, our friend, Chewy Dog. We're going to get some lettering and stuff put on this tomb there, his stone. So anyway, we're down to the last tree and the last post here. So let's pull it out. Just kind of wiggle it backward and forth there a little bit. Alrighty, there's that. And let's get the tree here. I already kind of had it started. There we go. And see, it had good dirt and stuff on it. It just didn't work. And I don't know if you could tell or not, but I also put a little round indention in here for it to hold water because it was only 1 year old. They're not even a year old. I don't know how old they are. But I haven't had them for a year. And it says to keep them watered and everything. So I put little indentions in here for it to hold water. When we was droughting, I'd water them. Well, not really a drought here, but when we wouldn't have no rain for about 2 or 3 days a week, then I'd go ahead and water them. And that would hold the water. So anyway, let's go ahead and get them put up there. I've got, I think, 12 of the posts here for the dogs. Here's one of the apple trees here. And so I left it alone because I saw that it was, I left it alone about 2 months ago or so and took some peroxide. I did it to all of them. This one here was just like the other ones. And I took some peroxide and poured down in the bottom there, and it's coming back out. Not about 6 inches, 12 inches away from the roots. You know, get some oxygen going on in there. But anyway, it is what it is. It looks like that one's going to make it. So, there's that. I'm not sure how many I have there, 4 or 5. So, let's go back up there and see what our new dogs are doing. We got Agnes, Louise, and we got Arthur Ralph. And they were hound dogs. They were rescue dogs. Arthur's supposed to be 8 years old, and Louise is supposed to be 10 years old. So we just kind of wanted them to, you know, give them some good last years here. So we're going to do our best to make sure they're happy dogs. So they are coon dogs, and I think she's like coon and beagle mixed. I'm not for sure, but I know she wants to run rabbits. So, and that's the kind of dogs we were basically raised up on. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, there's Aggie. We've had him about 2 weeks now, going on our 3rd week. And when we first got her, you couldn't even walk up to her. It was horrible. I don't like to have them like that there, but they are not used to where we are at. Hi, girl. Hi, Aggie. Hi, Agnes Louise. Hi, baby. So what I'll do is I'll come down here. Come here, girl. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So, can you say hi to everybody? Anyway, that's Agnes. Yeah. Hi, baby. I'm going to take you in. So they've had plenty of water. I've even got a pitcher of water over for them. A lot of shade. Look at her go. Yeah. Hi, baby girl. Hey, I'm taking you in. And there's old Arthur. Now, old Arthur done things like Chewy used to do. And I figured it out. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I figured it out whenever I put him to like a tree, wrap that around a tree or something. He would use that to hold it real good and tight, and he would come right out of that collar. So what I did was I had an old tire there. Well, whenever he goes to pull on it to get out, that tire will give. So it won't come off, his leash won't come off. Yeah, I might have to chase a tire down the road with him, but it works. So, and that's the main thing until they get used to where we're going and, you know, where they belong, and give them a happy home. So anyway, let's get them inside. They're ready to go in. So let's get this done. Alrighty. So I got the trees up. I got let's see here. I got the little fence post things there. I think I got about 12 of those. We can either put them 3 foot apart or 4 foot apart. Depends. I think 3 foot to just give it a little bit more strength. I don't know. I got my post here set, and I made it wide enough just in case if I need to come through here with my riding mower. So it'll go through that with ease. And then before I put the fencing and everything in here, I'm going to take these trees here and cut them to length, because there's some of them I can use. I want to build a little fishing cabin up by the pond. So what I'll do is I'll take them and pull them down that way, just so I can get them out of my way. Used to work with an old man named John Jenkins, and when the sun was shining, he did not stop. When it was raining, depending on what kind of rain, he did not stop. He would roll that dirt. We used to do footers and stuff together, and he would roll that dirt and dry it up, and off we would go. So, but today, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take advantage of the weather. It's hot out here for me. So, you know, I'm not going to do it. I will pull these some other day. I do want to get it done as soon as possible, and who knows, I might change my mind later on. I've always heard that that's a woman's prerogative to be able to change her mind. So anyway, let's go up here and get Arthur and take him in the house, and then I'll get the car loaded up and be off to Lowe's. Hey, Art. You ready to go in? Huh? I think my husband calls him Artie sometimes. You ready to go in? Huh? Come on. Come. He's doing so much better. I'm going to try and do this. Hey, buddy. I'm going to try and do this one-handed here. And he's doing so much better. He's not jerking on me or nothing. Let's see here if I can get this last. Oh, I did. Woo-woo. How about that, Art? Huh? How about that, Art? How about that? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Wait. Good boy. Good boy. I'm trying to teach them so they don't jerk on me. Wait. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Good boy. Now, they've been outside dogs, I think, pretty well their whole life. But I think they're glad to be inside. So let's get him inside and off to Lowe's. Alrighty. We ended up having 5 of these trees. That was no good. So, anyway, we're off to Lowe's. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry, I got you covered up there. There we go. Alrighty. Lowe's is one of my favorite places to go. So, let's see here. I keep on covering that up, sorry. I don't do a whole lot of videoing. So, here we go.